The one major factor and the big difference between Ayato and Childe is Ayato is welcome back to Putman Gaming, where I teach you how to game like a boss. Today we're going to be jumping into a DPS showdown between two of the hottest 5-stars in the game right now. The Husbandos, the Boba Drinker, Ayato, and the man-child, Tartaglia. Both of these amazing DPS characters love to get it wet. So we're going to jump into the Spiral Abyss. We're going to run some freeze teams. We're going to run some vaporized teams. We're going to check some damage. We're going to see if Childe got power crept by Ayato, and this is all my opinion. I will be using the battle pass weapon, the black sword R5 on my Ayato, and I will be using the iridescent hunt R5 on my Childe, both with the same exact stats. This is the only difference. My Ayato does have a crown on his E skill, and then his burst is level 9, and my Childe has he's 699. Both would be constellation 0, constellation 0. I will be running the exact same artifact set, the Heart of Depth set here. As you can see, 30% crit rate, 114 crit damage, 71 energy recharge, 46.6% hydro damage bonus. My Ayato is level 90 out of 90, while my Tartaglia is 80 out of 90. Yet again, not a huge difference in power here. We'll actually be able to see pretty good comparison with these stats, I feel like. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So for the first part of this video, we're gonna go straight to floor 12 here, and we're just gonna run the exact same freeze comp for both characters. It'll be Ayato, Rosaria, Azua, and Diona, and then I'll be switching out Tartaglia for Ayato, and we'll see how that runs together. Now let's showcase this vaporized team here. We're gonna do Kamisato, Ayato, Zhangling, Kazuha, and Bennett. We're gonna go to a world boss. Alright, let's drop in here and destroy Magukenki's face. Use the same exact rotations on both sides. Bennett Q, Kazuha Q, Zhangling Q. So for the last part of this video, I just wanted to do a single character damage test on the Pyro Regisvine. Figured that'd be a good way to end it out. Let's just see who can nuke the Regisvine down faster. Will it be Ayato or will it be the man-child? After completing the video, my final thoughts would have to be that Childe was definitely not power crept by Ayato. While you would think that Ayato, having this crown on his E skill, would have a little bit of an edge, but it turned out that Childe beat Ayato in the Abyss with the exact same teams, which has to do with the Abyss that we're on. It also has to do with the fact that Childe has a lot of Hydro application, so the Abyss lectors were a little bit easier with Childe's constant application of Hydro. I used the exact same weapons, so there's no discrepancy there. The exact same artifacts, so there's no excuse there. Now, Tartaglia did only beat Childe by a few seconds in most of the runs, so there's really not a big difference between the characters. The one major factor and the big difference between Ayato and Childe is Ayato is much easier to play. Childe has a much higher skill cap, and also I've been playing Childe a lot longer, so I'm probably better with Childe. There's so many different variables when it comes to having a DPS showdown, especially with two characters that are so closely knitted. I mean, both Hydro, both great applicators. I would say Ayato is much more flexible in his team comps, as he has AoE damage, and he also has single target nuke damage. Both of them can apply Hydro very well and very quick. I would say Childe has much higher single target DPS while lacking in the AoE, while Ayato has a very good single target DPS, but also has a massive amount of AoE damage. So overall, which character do I think is better? I don't think either one of them are better. I think they're both amazing characters. It's up to you to choose, you know. Genshin's a fun game. It's a PvE game. It's not meant to be competitive. Now, if you're a sweaty tryhard and you want those 2 or 3 seconds, then yeah, Childe will probably be better. But, you know, what's more fun to you? What do you like to play? Do you like the boba drinker? Or do you like the man-child that wants to kill everything and is here on this planet for fighting? So, I mean, there's a bunch of different ways you can go. I'm going to stick with Ayato right now. Doing this showcase has definitely helped me have more of a respect for Childe again. He was actually one of my favorite characters a year ago. And I'll definitely be putting him in some more of my team comps. I think he's an awesome character. And at the end of the day, man, your supports matter. How good is your Zhangling? How good is your Kazuha? How good is your Bennett? Because these are the bread and butter of the team. Your main DPS is only as good as your supports. So, I mean, I've got all my supports built to the max. I think I've got this crown. Yeah, I have that crown. My Kazuha's double crown. My Bennett, he's 9-9 with C6 or C5, excuse me. And if you've hung around this long, man, I really appreciate you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, especially if you're Ayato main, because I'm gonna be putting out a bunch of Ayato content. I'm gonna do new teams. I'm constantly playing around trying to figure out fun stuff, different stuff to do, cool techs, you know, just messing around, having fun. So make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and with that, I'm logging out.